Bit of a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, because everything was fluid.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
I don't know. It's technology.
Cheers, Lou.
You never just be normal. It's gotta be drama.
Here we are.
Yay. So sorry, we're back. Something happened. We'll give everyone a chance to come back into the room.
Buffering issues, we are back.
Oh, is that what happened?
I don't know. Technology, eh?
Yeah, we're just going to give everyone a chance to come back in the room. We're so happy to hang out with you guys. This is refreshing versus doing another episode tonight.
We could do more of this.
Yes.
I mean, it's a fun and different thing to do, you know.
Yeah. How was your drink?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Retouch on. What does that mean?
It allows it to look.
The Oliver's Twist remix is good, but I prefer the original with the music video. It's the OG, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Salvatore said Verizon strikes again.
Yeah. Verizon strikes again. Yeah.
Love that. That's great.
Yeah.
We'll just give everyone a chance to come back into the room. If you guys have any other questions.
If you have any questions for Erica, that's good
or you
too.
guys want to chat. We also have a giveaway tonight.
Oh yes, we do. Let's wait on that just a little bit.
I just want to let you guys know something fun is coming up. So thanks for the sticker.
You guys might want to check the batteries in your wall clock. Yeah, I didn't like. Yeah, that. Hey, listen.
You said
this clock is right twice a day. That's really funny.
Oh, that's great.
I actually did mention that before we went on.
That's so great. No, he did say that.
Chris, please remake Bumpin' on Sunset. Is that Wes Montgomery? Bumpin' on Sunset? Might be.
So KJ, just to back up about the clock really quickly, we are renovating the house right now.
Boy, are we.
Moving so many things around, so everything in this house is a hot mess right now. But that is hilarious you saw that. I think that's fantastic. That's great.
Bumpin' on Sunset. It's Wes, isn't it? I haven't heard that song in a long time, if it's the same one you're talking about. I'd have to listen to it again. I would be reticent to cover a Wes Montgomery song because I've got so much respect for him, and he does that whole octave thing that he started, and I do a little bit of it too, but I could never do it as well as he. So I'm not totally sure I would be comfortable doing that. I really appreciate you opening up, and yes, Wes Montgomery. Now, Wes, of course, is one of my favourite players. I mean, I listened to him extensively back in the day. I probably listen to George Benson more these days than Wes. Of course, George got it all from Wes. But the two of them together, just like, it doesn't get better than that. Joanne says, sorry, didn't hear your answer, everything locked up. What was the question? I can't remember. Perhaps I'll repeat it.
Okay, I'm back.
Getting into some of your tracks like Hipsway. You know, that Hipsway album, which came out in 2000, by the way.
Oh, well.
That was a good record. I mean, that was a very progressive record. That was the second album I released, second solo album I released, and I did it with Rodney Lee. And together, the two of us were really into some kind of forward-thinking European progressive club music, like drum and bass music. And we didn't know what we didn't know. For instance, we didn't know that we couldn't get away with things like that. And so we just kind of, there's two songs on that album. There's one called Ultraviolet and another song called What Is. And they're both what's called drum and bass tracks. And they're really, really progressive. And it's the kind of music that I was so into at the time. But of course, nobody else was doing anything like that. So thank God we had a song called Hip Sway to go to Smooth Jazz Radio so we could get away with it. But let me tell you, if we did the whole album like that, we would have never have made any noise because it was too hip for the room, to be honest with you. What else we got going on here,
So
lovey?
Joanne, she mentioned what you were talking about. If you scroll down, she was the very next comment. There it is.
Love that album. Joanne, I think you said you will be playing a variety of music. Oh, yes. You said, will there be some old songs and new songs? And the answer is yes, there will be some old songs and new songs. I tend to like to give a sort of a broad balance of songs during the show. And of course, we have some hits from the past and new songs that I really want people to hear. So I want people to hear those. And we'd like to take you on a journey through the show. And, so we start out strong and then we get funky and then we come down to the middle and play maybe a little Liquid Soul or Kaleidoscope. And then right at the end, we'll hit you hard with something. And you will have to come to a show to see what it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to hear from you guys. What have you enjoyed so far?
That's a great question.
With Love, Miles, and Music? Is it the music? Is perhaps it's the travel? Do you guys enjoy the sit-down conversations that we have? Would you like to see more guests on the show? What are you guys enjoying, Love, Miles, and Music? Like, we really want to hear from you guys
If
tonight.
indeed you are enjoying it.
If you're enjoying it. Is this something we should continue doing?
Yeah, all of that, because, we're really into doing something because we love doing the show, but at the same time, we don't want to do something that's not working. So we're in its very early infantile stages, if you will. So yeah, any comments would be very beneficial to us.
Yes, and again, I know I keep saying this, but thank you so much for coming back every week and, even participating in the premiere of the show Sunday at 6:00. Miss Joanne, you are always in the room. Thank you so much, Miss Mariella, to Lori and Lenny, Russell. Thank you so much to Salvatore. Thank you so much for coming every week. Because even though we're doing this show, there's a lot of other things going on, like the home construction and editing this show and making sure that it goes up on time, and Chris has to score it. So it's a lot of work. It's intense, and we really appreciate you guys watching. So it says, your Erica Answers All is such an amazing episode. Thank you so much. It's so easy to be vulnerable when it comes to this guy. Honestly,
Well, I also think it takes a certain type of person
yeah.
to be able to
That's
open
true.
up like that. And I haven't known anybody to do it before. But that's another conversation.
You definitely make it easy, Ron. Thank you. Love the behind the scenes shows. Okay, Joanne. I'm very sneaky with the camera. I like to, as you guys have seen, I like to get all the juice. So you guys can be in it, it's not surface. Let's see. I think we missed one. There was one right here. Okay, so Russell says, the episode with Blues Alley and Seeing My Wife enjoying the concert was also humbling and amazing. Yeah, you guys were in the front row, and you guys wore your t-shirts that night, I remember. Thank you. Love Miles Music has been a privilege for us as fans to see how our idols show that they are no different than any of us. We love it. Wow.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. You two can play guitar. No, we're just Human, aren't we? Just like the rest of.
You.
Oh, you're not human?
You're an idol.
Oh, okay, come on.
Well, I don't like that word. I would say more or less, someone, a public figure, and you're definitely a talented figure that people look up to. So, this is our why in showing everyone, what it entails, what it's like behind the scenes, all the practice. Sometimes I go in the studio so you guys can see all the practice that goes into it, but also the balance, the work-life balance. It's incredible how Chris is able to balance everything. And when we're on the road,
I will say
it's
that
definitely intense.
back in the day, I was so completely obsessed and driven with music and my career. I mean, nothing would stand in the way. I mean, I was like this to women and relationships, to be honest with you. I mean, I just wanted to really do my thing. I wanted the time and the space to do exactly what I wanted to do. And now at this ripe old age, things are a little bit different. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still very much into music and love it and can't wait to make the next record and play the next show. But it's not, I'm not really so defined by it like I used to be. And I'm happy to close the studio door at 6 o'clock in the evening and have a glass of wine and make dinner with my lovely wife.
Yeah.
Really. Bit of balance. Balance is the ticket for happiness, I believe. And I think a lot of people, especially musicians, don't really understand it because they believe that if you get completely inspired at 10 o'clock at night, you need to be up all night. Otherwise, you'll lose that inspiration. So, they get to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning and all of a sudden your whole rhythm's off. And I don't believe in all that. You know what I would do if I got inspired at 10 o'clock at night? I'd write the melody down that I heard in my head and I'd do it in the morning.
And he does do that.
Yeah.
He does do that.
I'm not messing up my sleep.
There have been so many evenings where he wakes up at like 3 and I'm like, why are you up? Oh, I'm hearing the notes. What notes? To a song. It's just like, okay, good night. But yeah, he'll jot it down. Russell says you are top 2 guitar player, Chris.
Top 2? Who's number 1 then?
Yeah. And how you have opened yourself for us fans is a blessing. We have come so far since your Facebook Live sessions during COVID.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, those Facebook Live. Yeah, it was a torturous experience doing those lives though, because I needed great cameras and lighting and audio, and I took it way too seriously. And it was just too much for me. But this is simple and easy, and I've got a little help here, so it was nice.
Yeah, you have to do it with someone. It's tough. Those COVID Facebook sessions really got me through, Joanne says.
Did they? Yeah. That's nice to hear. But you are very close. George was my dad's number 1.
Oh,
George Benson.
Benson's number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shall we get into our giveaway?
Oh, let's do that. Yeah, we've got a little. Do you want to talk about it or shall I? No, you talk about it. I've done a lot of talking.
Well, you want to open everything up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We have a little something we put together for you guys. Because I just, I was thinking, how can we say thank you, but also make it fun? And Chris is uploading. Let's see. Okay, here we are. So tonight we're going to have you guys do a little trivia. There's a couple of questions we want you to answer.
3 to be precise.
And then you are going to email the answers to lovemilesandmusic@gmail.com. And the prize will be the Best of Chris Standring remix vinyl, personally signed, 1 compact disc of your choice, and a Jazz Life in Pictures book, which just came out this year. This book features Chris in the beginning all the way up until now and tells his entire story. And it's a lot of pictorials inside, which, kind of a tearjerker when you read the book because it's, it's then and now. tells the whole story. So the questions are, what was the first record company Chris was signed to in 1998? Number 2, what was the name of Chris's debut album on that label? And 3, what well-known trumpeter guest on Chris's 2003 album, Groovalicious?
Okay, I'll read those again because you need to grab a pencil and paper right now.
That's it.
Okay, so send an email to lovemilesandmusic@gmail.com. And these are the 3 questions we need you to
Miss
get
Debbie's here. Hi, Miss Debbie.
Okay, question number 1. To win a Best of Chris Standring remixed vinyl, personally signed, and 1 compact disc of your choice. So when you send an email, just write down what album you don't have of mine, for instance. I'll send it.
Yes, yeah.
And a Jazz Life and Pictures book, which is a relatively new book that came out, which is a kind of a retrospective of my whole life, which is quite fun. Nice coffee table book. So you get all those things in the mail. So here are the 3 questions. You ready for this? Question 1. What was the first record company I was signed to in 1998? Question number 2. What was the name of my debut album on that same label? And question number 3. What well-known trumpeter guested on my 2003 album, Groovalicious? And we'll repeat this one more time in a little bit so you can get it.
You guys also, we ask that you're following Chris on Instagram and Facebook. It's the final part of the qualification. So if you're not already following Chris, if you can head on over to Instagram and Facebook and follow those pages just so that you guys are updated on all things 2027. New album is in the works.
Well, I haven't started it yet, but there's going to be one.
It's all exciting. I think this time of year is very exciting. It's fall, come August 19th, and going into the holidays, and then all the newness begins. And Chris is booked already for January.
Yes.
So there are some shows. What is Vegas?
I got a big date in Las Vegas in January. It looks like a New York date actually in January too, which will be fun because it's been a while. And then I'm coming back to London for 3 nights at the Pizza Express Jazz Club again in March. And then it's, I'm sure we'll have the usual suspects throughout the year and maybe some new ones too. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to give you guys those questions again.
One last time.
And again, this isn't for anyone who's just interested. I see the numbers are kind of going up. We are doing a giveaway. You'll want to write down these 3 questions, answer them by sending your answers into lovemilesandmusic@gmail.com. Excuse me. We've listed the prizes already, and we'll receive 3 prizes. And you'll want to be following Chris on Instagram and Facebook, okay? Chris Standring 1 is his username on Instagram. All right, are we ready?
Yeah, question 1 again. What was the first record company I was signed to in 1998? Question number 2, what was the name of my debut album? My very first album that came out on that label. And question number 3, what well-known trumpet player guested on my 2003 album, Groovalicious? So once you got those answers, put them in an email and send it to lovemilesandmusic@gmail.com, and the winner will receive a Best of Chris Standring remixed vinyl, personally signed, a compact disc of your choice. So whatever album of mine that you haven't got that you'd like, let me know. And a Jazz and Life and Pictures book, retrospective book. And that's it.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, anyone have any other questions? Any ideas for future shows? Again, we want to thank you guys so much. It's been 5 months now that we've been,
Yeah.
curating our Baby Love Miles music, and we're just happy that you guys come back every week. So thank you so much.
Here's a good question. Your music on cassette tape? Would you like my music on cassette tape? I haven't released my music on cassette tape, but you can buy a CD and record it to cassette tape, and you will have a cassette of my music. I promise you. But you know that. I'm just being silly, you know.
Oh, he's in Pakistan. Wow.
Oh, wonderful. I lost Yols for a bit. Love you too.
Aww.
Don't be laughing.
Okay.
I'm not laughing. I mean,
That's
listen.
okay.
I used to buy cassettes back in the day, and I loved them. I've even still got a cassette player. It's a dual cassette. You can actually record from one cassette to another. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for streaming from Pakistan. That's exciting. Thank you so much. Well, guys, we're going to say goodnight.
Yeah, it's
And we
been
want to
lovely.
thank you so much, honestly. Like, the why is brand outreach, brand awareness, and to, give you guys as much of Chris and, his backstory and his music world, all of it, as much as we can. And I'm so happy to be a part of this musical journey with Chris and to have you guys along for the ride. So thank you so much. Thank you for coming out to hang with us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week on another Love
That's right.
Miles and Music.
And
Love
we'll-
Miles and Music will return on Sunday.
That's right. And we will do this again, this whole live thing. So I think this is a really great thing to do once every few weeks. So yeah, thanks so much, you guys. And come to a show soon. We can hang out. We can talk about this and other things, and stuff like that.
All right, guys, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys soon, okay?
See you guys.
Bye.